Manchester United are interested in signing American forward Christian Pulisic from Chelsea on a season-long loan. Manchester United have had a £110 million bid rejected by Atletico Madrid for Portugal forward Joao Felix. Forward Antony is no longer an option for Manchester United, with the 22-year-old Brazil international suggesting he is happy at Ajax despite being linked with the Premier League club throughout the transfer window. Everton are considering signing Chile forward Brereton Diaz from Blackburn Rovers, with the 23-year-old being considered as a replacement for injured England forward Dominic Calvert-Lewin. French club Nice have made an £8.5 million offer for Brereton Diaz earlier this week, which Blackburn have yet to reject or accept, with West Ham also showing interest in the Chilean. Leicester City's Wesley Fofana believes the Foxes are pricing him out of a move, with the club said to be asking for a record fee of more than the £80 million they received for Manchester United's England defender Harry Maguire. Nottingham Forest have agreed personal terms with Lyon's Houssem Aouar, but are yet to come to an agreement for a fee for the 24-year-old France midfielder who had previously attracted attention from Arsenal. Manchester United are willing to pay £67 million for Real Madrid's 30-year-old midfielder Casemiro and double the Brazilian's wages to £360,000 a week, after talks with Juventus's France midfielder Adrien Rabiot broke down. But a deal for Casemiro is now said to be looking unlikely for United, with the player said to not be interested in a move and Chelsea also expressing interest. United are also considering signing Belgium right-back Thomas Meunier from Borussia Dortmund if they sell English full-back Aaron Wan-Bissaka back to Crystal Palace for £10 million. The Red Devils are lining up a bid for Borussia Mönchengladbach's Switzerland international goalkeeper Yann Sommer to challenge number 1 David De Gea. Willian could make a return to the Premier League, as reports suggest he is set to open talks with Fulham. The 34-year-old Brazil winger recently left Corinthians and could be signed on a free. Sporting Lisbon have expressed interest in signing Portugal striker Cristiano Ronaldo. The 37-year-old has repeatedly told Manchester United he wants to leave. Former Arsenal forward Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang would rather leave Barcelona for Chelsea than Manchester United, according to reports which also suggest that Barcelona value him at £25 million, a figure Chelsea are reluctant to pay for the 33-year-old Gabon international. Tottenham want to sign Ukraine midfielder Ruslan Malinovskyi from Atlanta. The 29-year-old would be Spurs' 8th signing of the summer transfer window. Southampton and Newcastle both want to sign Benfica striker Goncalo Ramos of Portugal. Liverpool and Guinea midfielder Naby Keita could be prepared to make a move away, with former club RB Leipzig showing interest. But it is understood that Liverpool have no intention of letting Keita go before the end of this transfer window and hope to get him to sign a new contract, although they may risk letting him go on a free next summer. West Ham have dropped their interest in Chelsea's 28-year-old left-back Emerson because of the Brazilian's high wage demands. British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to buy Manchester United. News of the 69-year-old's interest follows a Bloomberg report that the Glazer family are willing to sell a minority stake in the club. If the club is for sale, Jim is definitely a potential buyer, Ratcliffe's spokesperson told The Times. If something like this was possible, we would be interested in talking, with a view to long-term ownership. Manchester United forward Cristiano Ronaldo has said he will soon reveal the truth about his future after reading so many lies this summer. Although the Portuguese wants to leave United, new manager Erik ten Hag said he is not for sale. But it is now thought United could let the 37-year-old leave before the transfer window shuts on 1st September. They will know the truth when they interview in a couple weeks, Ronaldo said on Instagram. Ronaldo liked a post on a fan account which referred to a report that Atletico Madrid coach Diego Simeone was interested in signing him. But in a reply to the post, the ex-Real Madrid forward added, "The media is telling lies. I have a notebook and in the last few months of the 100 news stories I made, only 5 were right. Imagine how it is. Stick with that tip." Chelsea winger Callum Hudson-Odoi is close to a loan move as he seeks more game time. The England international has been linked with Borussia Dortmund, Newcastle and Southampton. But other offers are being considered by Hudson-Odoi, who made 15 Premier League appearances last season and has not featured in this campaign. It is understood Chelsea would allow a loan deal but do not want to lose the 21-year-old permanently. Christian Pulisic has also been linked with a loan move to Manchester United, but it is understood Chelsea would not be willing to sanction a deal to a traditional rival. AC Milan have shown interest too in winger Hakim Ziyech. The arrival of Raheem Sterling plus a £45 million bid for Everton's Anthony Gordon is intended to add more intensity to the forward line, particularly when attempting to press the ball. West Ham have signed Germany defender Thilo Kehrer from Paris Saint-Germain on a 4-year contract. Kehrer has made 128 appearances in 4 years at PSG since joining for £33 million from Schalke. He has 22 international caps and regularly started for Germany during the past year. "This is the best league in the world and I'm excited about coming to play in the Premier League," said Kehrer, who has joined for a reported £10.1 million. "I talked to the manager and he told me about how he sees me fitting in at the club. My biggest goal now is to get into the team, integrate myself within the group and enjoy playing for West Ham." He's a talented player who can play in a number of defensive positions, adding strength and depth to our current options, said Hammers boss David Moyes. Everton and Besiktas are in talks about a potential loan move for midfielder Dele Alli. The 26-year-old, who has been capped 37 times by England, has started one game in 13 Everton appearances since joining the club from Tottenham last January. However, it is not certain that a loan move to Turkey will happen. If it does, it would represent a blow to the former Spurs player who joined Everton in an attempt to revitalise his career. Meanwhile, it is understood Everton are edging closer to concluding the signing of Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Idrissa Gueye. Gueye left Everton to join PSG in 2019 for about £30 million. The two clubs have been in talks about a return to Goodison Park for the Senegal international since last month.